Well, hello. Welcome back. We're going to talk about how to make your guitar chords sound bigger. Big old bad mamma jammas of chords. So basically, you know, this is centered around kind of like power chords, or if you want a single note to sound bigger. We are going to show you how to do that here today. You can grab the tabs down below and hit the subscribe button, and we're going to go ahead and go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a simple chord progression here. And, well, it doesn't have to be this chord progression. We're just going to do random chords. But how to make them bigger. So if you had a riff that went like this. Okay, so that's just our thing. And we want it to sound bigger. How do we do that? Well, you can, of course, add more notes to it, but what are the notes that you add? So one of the really cool notes to make a chord sound a lot bigger, especially when you're doing power chords here on the A string, is add the note right above your index finger. This is actually just another fifth of what you're already playing, and it makes it sound real big and meaty. Yeah, I like it already. See, so just that one little bit there makes the chord just, it like fills it out so much. It adds all that nice low into it. Because sometimes if you're not on the low E string playing chord, you're on the A, it can sound a little bit thin, you know. Unless that's the sound that you're going to, then you know, or you could kind of start a song like. And the drums come in. There you go, something like that, right? So next, let's say we have a single string riff. Now, this is something you can kind of do that's kind of cool. Definitely, like, I'm taking it totally from Eddie Van Halen, and like, I'm the One. When he did that, he's adding a harmony to it. He's harmonizing those notes in thirds, and it really can make your notes sound bigger and bad in a good way, of course. So let's take a riff here. We're gonna go like this. Now we go like that. It's like, not quite. Okay. To me, that sounds bigger and meatier, yo. Or, so this is what kind of sound you want. If you want just the straight third, major third, I'd be right there. Minor third, it's right there. So it depends on what kind of sound you're going for. You know, it all depends, but you can just add those major and minor thirds. It just fills the chord out, makes it really sound big, and it's a cool kind of way to you know, spice up a riff. Like maybe like don't play the same riff each time. So if you just did this each time. Now instead of that second time starting it again like that, maybe go. Oh, using the one from the previous one. All right, so this is one that I took from Richie Kotzen that he does with some lead stuff, and you can use your pick if you want, or just all fingers. Either one's gonna work. But he'll take a lick, something like that. So it's not an E. So the cool thing about being an E is you have open strings on every string, and he grabs the open G and B and plays it together. Real kind of like full bluesy sound to it. So like I said, I'm just playing 7 on the A, 5 on the D, then 7, then 8, 7, so. Then 5 again, and then 7, 5, 7 on the A. So we'll stick with that one and we go. So I'm using these fingers to grab those strings. There you go. So. And so on. All right, and the final one I'm going to leave you here off with is sometimes if you're just playing like out of the key of E, just adding your low E string on top of stuff can really sound cool. So if you had like a riff, you can add your low E string and you can add octaves if you wanted to. Octaves are always a great way to do it. So we're going to go like this. We're going to say our riff is. So I'm out of the key of E major, and I'm just playing 7. I'm using an octave, so 9, and I go 7, 9, 9, 7, 9, 11, 11, 9, 11, 12, 12, 11, 11, and down to 9. But I'm adding that low E string on top of it. That's always what I like to do. I love riffs that are like. So there you have it. Alrighty guys, that'll do it for us here with that one. Like I said, make sure you get those tabs and we will be on our way. You have a great rest of your day and keep on rocking. Later, guys.